welcome back to the channel. So my husband actually did a little bit more work to the Shed Coop Shed Combo, and it's just putting up the plywood. So the window and the door is completely framed out. Today he was planning to go ahead and put in the window and the door, but we have a little hiccup. We went and purchased the door and the window from, what's the place called again? From Habitat Restore, and it was wrapped up as, you know, like a new window, but oh, it is a new window
for like brand new construction. It's a replacement window where you already have a so the window is a replacement window where it's already framed out for the window, right? And the window that we have is, the window that we need is one for a new construction that comes with the framing. I'll probably insert a clip of him explaining all of this stuff. But essentially, we are at a standstill for a little bit while he does some research and figure out what can be done. In the meantime, I am watering the garden. I got a lot of the mulching done today. That's gonna be in another video, but I'm so excited. It makes the garden look so like together, and everything just pops, which is really nice. But I'm gonna get back to that. And once he figures it out, you may not see the window today, maybe you'll just see the door, but I'll pop up the camera so that you could kind of see the install and everything. Okay, so we are in the shed now. Max went ahead and, well, can you explain what you did here? So I added,
hold on, let me clip this on you just to make sure that you can hear you.
So I added like this sill plate on the bottom, which made it a much tighter fit. So right now it fits. We're just getting it exactly where we want, using these shims, making sure it's level. And then once it is, we'll screw it into the walls, and yeah, it should be good to go.
Okay.
So I'm just checking that it works okay. It's feels a little tight, probably like here and here, squeezing a little bit. So I might loosen those a bit. Like this one especially is probably a little tight. I'm also making sure it's perfectly level, which it is now, so that's good. This type of window is just a replacement window where it already has a casing that it just kind of slides into. This is not that. This is new construction. Normally a window for new construction would have a big nailing plate that comes over, so the window just could fit against it and you can nail it into the wall. This one doesn't have that, so it's a little trickier. We're gonna have to make sure we seal it here. Yeah, so it's not ideal, but we don't want to go try to find another window. We got a good deal on this one. So I just screwed in this board, made sure it was angled going down so the water wouldn't drip in, it would drip out. And then we're gonna put trim all around this. We'll tape it all off first,
and hopefully that seals it pretty decently. Works.
I am on my way to go pick up the chickens. When I ordered these chickens, they said that it would be shipped on the 10th and that they should be arriving around the 12th. I was like, okay, cool. And then I see that they sent the tracking number, and it said that it was shipped today, and they're in New Jersey today. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should get them tomorrow. Girl, I'm trying to call the post office now to let them know, like, hey, these chicks are supposed to be coming. They should be arriving anywhere between tomorrow and the 12th. Girl, I just got a call that these chickens are here. The chickens are here, and I gotta go pick them up. So that's that. So I'm just now going to go get these chickens. And I'm trying to park now and go do that. By the way, this is like my first time going to this post office. Like, my town is in between two towns, and I usually go to the other post office that's a little bit closer. So I was like lost as to where am I going to begin with. It's raining also, so I don't know if I should even try to grab my umbrella or I should just run in and grab them and go. We'll see. I think I'm just gonna run in. We'll see. Oh my gosh, guys, first look. Look at them. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave them closed up until we get, and put them down here. Oh, so it's nice and flat. So before we put the chicks in here, I just wanted to quickly show you guys because they are a little bit loud. So we have the feeder right here. This is definitely enough for everybody to eat without, you know, getting into a fight. And then we have the water here. This is a gallon container. I was reading that the depth of the water is a little bit too much for chicks and that they could drown in it. So I went ahead and add some rocks in the bottom as recommended. And then I also lined the base of this tote in paper towel. This was recommended for like the first 3 days, just until they're able to get their footing. And then I have the pine shaving here to use after that. I also have them in this black tote. Can't remember the gallon size, but this is just going to be for maybe a couple weeks or so. We are going to put we are going to transfer them into what you'd call like a play tent situation later on when they're a little bit bigger. But for right now, this is what we're going to use. This is the label. This is the label for the chick waterer. It's a gallon capacity, and then it has the legs
so that you could raise it for the height. And then I did add some electrolytes in the water. This is the starter feed that I'm giving them right now. So as I was researching, it says to take out the chicks and to dip their little beak into the water so that they could know their water source. So I'm going to do that one by one. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're already trying to fly out. Another one. I did purchase 15 in total because I wanted them to travel with more companions so they have a better chance of survival and just keeping each other nice and warm through the travel. And then I also chose this time for delivery because when you're first ordering the chicks, you could pick based on when you want them to be delivered. And I chose this month because it's normally warmer. I didn't want them traveling during the colder times. Another one. Oh, little feisty one. Oh, they're eating. They're hungry. This one. So I have one green queen. I have one black copper Moran. I have 2 cream leg bars, 1 Austro white, I have 3 olive eggers, 3 Easter egger chicks, 2 golden Wyandotte chicks, and 1 silver lace chicks. I think I also got 1 Meyer meal maker chick. I don't know which one that is, what variety it is, but they give you like a free chick in the pack. Oh, they are. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, they are so big. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard getting rid of. I gotta get rid of like 8 of them. I don't wanna. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out which ones I need to get rid of. No, not get rid of, but I need to rehome. But they also sent over a Marek HVT vaccination service for the chicks. And you're supposed to mix the entire packet with 2 tablespoons of water and give to hatchlings in their brooder. Enough for 25 chicks. Supply hatchlings with food and water within 24 hours of gel administration. Use within 6 hours of mixing. So this is what that looks like here. This is the container that they came in. It was lined with this like straw. So initially I did not set up the heat lamp. I just wanted to see how the chicks were going to be, and then I started seeing them huddle up like this together. So that says to me that they're cold and they need some heat. So just now I went ahead and added the heat lamp. All the things behind it is going to remove just to make sure that just keeping it safe. I know this has caused fires for other people, so I just want to make sure there's nothing that could get heated up and possibly cause a fire. So everything behind the heat lamp is going to be removed, and you could see there's just a few chicks left now just trying to warm up, but for the most part they are spreading out once again. So you could kind of look at your chicks and monitor them to kind of see what they need. They've already soiled so much of the paper towel. We're in for a ride with this, but they're eating and they're happy. So that's all that matters. I'm so excited. I can't believe we have chicks right now. I cannot believe it.